Dragons are without a doubt the most popular of mythical creatures. The earliest human civilization, Mesopotamia, depicts them. Ancient China includes them in their zodiac along with other real animals. Legends of valiant heroes of Europe slaying them dates back as far as ancient Greece. The Aztecs of Mesoamerica worshipped the dragon Quetzalcoatl as a god. So if all these different cultures share the same mythical creature sightings, are dragons even mythical or were they real animals? That's the question I'd like to try to answer in today's video. First, let's try to establish what exactly a dragon is and whether or not such a creature could exist in nature or only in human fantasy. There are varieties in dragon appearances, but for the most part, they tend to be large reptilian animals with the ability to fly. Some types have scales, such as the wyvern, others feathers, such as the amphitrite. The other wingless dragon types are still said to be able to fly. I will go ahead and say those types could not have existed, or at least they didn't fly, so I'll be focusing on the winged dragon types. We know large reptilian animals once roamed the earth. Dinosaurs did exist, and we have fossils to prove it. We have yet to find any dragon fossils though, but doesn't mean they didn't exist, because less than 1% of all life will get preserved in fossils. There's probably many unknown creatures that lived that we have no idea did. But could creatures this size fly though? The answer is also yes. Hollywood shows and movies often show dragons to be some massive creatures. However, in my research, I was surprised to learn ancient artwork shows them as being somewhere between the size of a human and the size of a horse. The largest creature to fly was the Quetzalcoatl, which was around the size of a giraffe. But make no mistake, here's a picture of a 1,000-pound alligator caught in Alabama. Imagine if this thing had wings and was able to fly. Humans would be terrified. You'd never go outside. Humans would have hunted them to extinction, which, if you believe the legend of St.George and the dragon, humans did around the 3rd century. So biologically speaking, dragons aren't that out of the realm of possibility, nor are there stories of what caused their extinction, being killed off by humans. But to address the elephant in the room about their ability to breathe fire. Though a few fringe paleontologists believe certain dinosaurs may have possessed the ability to breathe fire, here's a far more concrete example of it. Here's a clip of the bombardier beetle shooting boiling acid that is so hot it causes steams to come out. Perhaps dragons possess a similar ability, and over time their defensive acid-shooting ability turned into an offensive fire-breathing ability instead. So on the likelihood that a dragon could have existed, it actually leans to being the more likely end, due to it being natural with similar species existing. Perhaps the legends are true, and some of the myths might have been real history. Let me know in the comments what you think. Could dragons have existed? Could our ancestors been telling the truth when they depicted them in their artwork and stories? And did our ancestors hunt them off to extinction? Would we today if they were still around? Or is there some other reason that many ancient cultures have the same legend of the dragons? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.